Welcome back everyone to part 46 of my Throt the Unclean Immortal Empires campaign. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas and New Year. Thanks to all your support, we crossed the 1,000 subscriber mark and have been accepted into the YouTube partner programs. Thank you all again for helping us get there. The final goal for this series is going to be to defeat the other two Skaven clans either by diplomacy or in combat, thus ensuring the end times through a flood of monstrous vermin. Once complete, we'll be taking the time to get the assets sorted for our next narrative campaign. We have slotted in for the final vote at this point, Zhao Ming, Archaon the Everchosen, and Boris Ursus. We have yet to start up a poll for the last option, but then we will have the final vote, and then we'll get a secondary narrative campaign going. Let's get the battle going. We have the whole metric ton of Skaven slaves off to the left flank here, just to bog down the enemy while our weapons teams and miniguns can get into position and fire on the enemy's backs. Festus has decided that he would like to hide in the corner, so Grandpappy Stank Nasty is going to be waiting on his single reinforcement. They tend to do that. The AI, even if they have only a singular unit coming on in, they will always go corner up and wait for the reinforcements. We have not had too much trouble. Oh, hang on now. Some Heidi units that were just revealed. I wonder why they just phased in and back out for a moment. We cheated. Start the battle on up, and since he will go ahead and hide, we'll go ahead and grab our Skaven slave group and scoot them into the gully. We will also go ahead and begin the ballistics calibration, make our artillery a bit more accurate. Scoot you forward and grab the rest of the weapons teams. Our local mess ups, and we'll scoot the troops over. Bring the rat ogres up to carry those dogs if they decide to cause any problems. Horde Knight's getting absolutely smashed. Both of our artillery getting some very accurate hits in. Bring you guys on over, and then we can get some cleansing ruin down. Drop the armor on those Horde Knights a little bit, and put an area of effect damage down on those Chaos Warhounds of Rabel. Back over to the middle. Yeah, we've got them pinned in. Have these two move off to the side so we don't get any nasty flanks going. Here comes their reinforcements. A little bit late. Running through Cleansing Ruins is not usually something I would recommend. Still going down. They've got lots of enemies moving in. We could drop down the brass orb in the middle of that as well. I think we won't. There's a big group of troops behind there that we can hit. Drop it here. Everyone should be running through. Ooh, you missed there, Festus. Tried your best, though. We got a Curse of the Slug on us. And some visitations. That's much worse. Alright, let's these ogres smashing on into these Chaos Warhounds. The miniguns rotating because we have sorts of enemies going on in from that side. Try to lure them back over to this middle area. Hounds got absolutely pasted. Pull them on back. No free damage, but we can get them into the minigun fire. Excellent. Spell going down by Grandpappy. Should be good here. Minigun and lightning fire going in. Let's go ahead and hit zip zap zap on Festus the Leech Lord. Leave one back. A whole bunch of minigun fire in. Stop that group cold for a second. Let's get these rat ogres pulling on away. If we can help it. These ogres maybe gonna get karate chopped out of existence. Charging in, probably a bad idea. Let's just hold back on that one. That's going to go ahead and engage with our lord there. Probably a bad idea. I'm gonna go right by. Let's drop down some magic then, and then just let the absolute rain of fire continue. Fire off a Doom Rocket. Minigun's firing. All sorts of the enemy are running away. Shields don't protect you that much from rapid-fire warp bullets. Or a torrent of warp flame. The Mirror Guard having a really bad time. No matter how bad they look, or how good they look, rather. Ogres are getting smashed. Trolls are getting in behind our line because of it. Slow-mo. Summoning some friends for our rat ogres. A good job of pulling us around on an unfortunate angle there. Slaughtering Festus, we could actually bring you around. Troll charge. Exactly what we wanted. And they get run down by a hamster wheel of death. That looks to be the win. Festus is dead as well. We just need to kill this Marauder Chieftain, who surprisingly enough is sticking in and fighting to the end. He's winning decisively. Bring in the Dwarf Destroyers, and then we can have the Lightning Cannons firing on him as well. Need to blast apart those trolls. We'll have some of these other speedy units knock down Marauders and such. Work together on that group of trolls. We've got no more real speedy units to hunt down dudes on this other side here, but could be no problem. Runs the dude right over. Get all your abilities, get everyone a bit more melee defense. No problem smashing up this last chieftain. Apparently he's unbreakable. Oh, he's not. I'm not sure why he was choosing to fight that one out solo, but props to him. We're going to chase down as many of these Norskins as we can, and I'll catch you in a moment. A decisive victory to start off today's episode. Festus has been sent back to the Void. We lost only 155 to their 700. We'll have to hunt down another army, and we gained a good deal of food, but we could always use more. He's gonna run on away as fast as he can. Ericsson of the Black Axes is destroyed, as well as the that finishes off the Tong. Another Norscan tribe for the history books.
Warlock Master of
For our Warlock Master, I think, since our magic is pretty well sorted out, get mutagenic elixirs. How many nasties of the night do you have? Not that many. Otherwise, being for gutter runners, whip smart for Skaven slaves, clan rats, and storm vermin. Giving them a bit more leadership and missile resistance, probably not a bad idea. We will most likely, though, come on over to Mentor, get a bit more shared experience across the board. Get our leaders leveling up a little faster.
That will work.
For our Warlock Engineer, I think I want to give him another spell. Warp Gale would be nice. We just haven't really run up against that many flyers. So I think Scorch will be the way to go. Just to deal with any lightly armored troops that get around behind into our artillery teams. We'll have them then move out to deal with Kogan. Ambush Kogan, and a nice auto-resolve victory. Awesome Skaven slaves, but only 155 fell. Very interesting. You just threw those dudes into battle. No regard to life. Let's amp up and continue moving. This army, I don't really see any issues. 3 different rattling guns is pretty devastating. Oh, Zazel is recruiting up over here at the Writhing Fortress. Got work to do. We've got 9,000. Let's check on our lords and heroes, see who else needs to move. Stretch is good to go before... Oh, I see. So it doesn't look like the growth of that is automatically claiming at 1,000 anymore. So let's go ahead and grab that. In 2 Abominations, Rat Ogres, and 4 Skaven Slave Spears. Spin some mutagen as well. Get in here and get some augmentation going. Down to Tretch, grab our Council Guard, and then make them regenerative. Oh, an instability right off the bat, huh? Never lucky. Well, let's give them some accelerated mitosis to see if we can grab a couple of the... I would like to get... I wouldn't mind the enhanced muscle fiber, cancerous carapace, or the frenzy. Let's go for it. Okay, some more replenishment rate. Negated another instability. Alright, we're gonna have to leave them alone then. Stretch, sorry, your council guard are looking a little bit interesting. We've got a couple extra growths they didn't have before. So we're on down to the deep south, and our other Skaven rivals here. Definitely throw in our Vermintide building. You're just below being discovered, so I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Hopefully they don't gain up enough gold to actually take us out. Over here in Caragnorn, I'm happy to put in an Overseer's Lookout. Any more battles we can get up to?
Master Assassin.
Sadly, it looks like no. Vermich is close to attacking Altdorf. I'm sure that that is going to happen soon. I don't know if it'll work out for him. Keep this siege going. We're not going to actually move on in here yet because it is still giving us a valiant defeat. I'd like to fight these greenskins beyond the wall. Bombarding a bunch of orcs inside a town is lots of fun, but it takes a long time. 3k left. I'm going to do some upgrading. All of our heroes and lords have moved on around where we want them. I'm going to do some upgrading and get you all in a moment. And before we ended our turn, I wanted to come on into our diplomacy and take a look and see if we can get any peace with our northern wars that we're got going on. But the Goromani tribe, I'd like to claim this last settlement here. They are allied up with the Warhost, the Apocalypse, as well as Wintertooth, so a confederation is possible with both, especially since they are so beaten down. Let's go ahead and see if we can't peace out with Wintertooth. We've been fighting a war with you for a long time, bud.
For my grinder, you first.
Beat you down I don't even know how many times, buddy.
Slaughter the sheep.
Lance Crier would also like peace, but I would like to bring down Skaven Blight with a Vermintide army. And then we could have peace. After you learn your place. We don't need siege equipment. We are the Skaven. Just burrow into the walls. And an event. Shiny scale stuff. While looting a minor lizardmen commune, your lord finds a hidden door in the side of one of the pyramid temples. Inside is a brilliant sheet of metal, carved with strange symbols. Your lord tries to stash it away, but too late, as the item has already caught your ever-watchful eye. We could get a chromatic armor, which is crafted, gives us 10 armor, 10% missile resistance, and the glittering scales. We could copy the symbols, or we could sell it. Let's copy those symbols. He has 30% more research rate for a moment. Federation up with Wintertooth and Goromani. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Someone was going to snatch them up. Wait, criminals has been implemented. So what can we really accomplish here? We have to wait 4 more turns for the Vermintide building to go in. We could send Skrollkir to claim this Empire town or move north, grab Krugenheim. I think we'll probably send him after the town in the south here, Flensburg. Should be a very weak garrison. Is this a field battle? If it's a field battle, we're going to fight it just to see the Mortis engine. Beyond the walls, though. See. No thanks. Wow, we nearly lost a couple of units there. Lost a lot. Well done there, Reichland. You will claim Flensburg at tier 3. Some more followers to Skrull's banner. I think it's some walls. Protect our ill-gotten gains. Skrull will pass out some skill points as well.
My eyes gone, but I see.
Envoy of the Council plus 10 relations with Skaven. Actually, this will help us with Clan Wars. And since we'll probably get him some more skills, no problem. Let's grab Envoy of the Council. Help us out with Clan Wars. Quicken that Confederation. Or Garrot the Mad will give him the increased Sapper. More speed for our ranged... I keep doing this. We don't even have any ranged units. So we have 2 options here. We can move in and attack Volkmar. Here at Grunberg with a weakened garrison. And allow Altdorf to defend itself from Vermich. Oh yeah, they can defend itself, no problem. We'll give this one to the auto-resolve. And we'll go ahead and enslave the enemies there. Your clan is back to work. How did that rebellion work out for you? For our assassin, give him one more unit of poison wolf rats, and then charge on in a Volkmar. It is time, good sir. We need to make sure we don't bunch up around him, as the Grand Soulfire he can cast down is a ton of damage. Yeah, that should be no problem. Let's get in there. Alright. We needed a new mustache for our wall. Alright, Volkmar, yours is the first. Grab the Skaven slaves as our meat wall in the center. We'll not just yet, we'll grab the plague monks side. On both sides there. But Ixcha's triads hanging out in the middle. All our infantry together with the Deathglow bombs. Big Hateful and the others, as well as our ogres in the back. All of the wolf rats can be useful for hunting down his archers, but actually a unit of both with poison hounds and regular hounds together. There we go. Sounds good to me. Hounds work as one. Big beasties is one, and then you guys can be infantry, even though you're not. Assassin. He can better go up as far as he wants. Get the slaughter started. Bring up soldiers so we get a good flank in. Volkmar has his defenses have arrived, his reinforcements. He's riding around on his battle cart. Got the Doot Doot of Death. Sound the Doot Doot. Send the wolves up. We do need to worry about those huntsmen. They have a bonus versus large for their missile. One of the only units that I am even marginally worried about. We'll bring our assassin around to the side and get some shots in on Volkmar. We'll do some regenerating, but we can start ticking away at his maximum health pool. They are content to wait on us. Fair enough. We will move in on you then. Keep those rats moving along the side. We will charge in. Should be able to pick apart these crossbowmen before they can do anything. Especially with the whole army rotating like that. And away they go. There's the huntsman. He's going to call down a grand soul. Oh no, it's a banishment. That's going to do damage to your troops too, my friend. Oh, ripping your own soldiers asunder. Fighting for Volkmar is a dangerous task. But we've already run away. Big unfortunate. Use one of those bound spells already though, which is excellent. Bring them around. I want to take the high ground. No reason to be fighting in this gully. That's where they want us.
Master Assassin.
Keep moving on around there, Master Assassin. The White Wolves are gonna cause some problems for sure. Volkmar's moving out to the side to fight some doggos. Interesting strategy. Notice, let's dodge those shots if we can.
Sneak, run now.
Keep running, bud.
Yes.
Use those assassin skills. Hey, accuracy there, those huntsmen. These other dogs moving on around. As soon as the huntsmen are exposed, we can light them up. They more or less are. These spearmen aren't going to hold that well against us. Summon into the unit. We'll have you guys go in by yourselves. By yourselves, quote unquote. Hidden foes have been uncovered. Let's stab them. Move up and around. Thought about giving some skooma to those other troops there, but I think they'll be fine. You guys go hunt down the warrior priest with some help.
We fall away.
Your heroes in by themselves, they're gonna get smashed. Brave or not. get the rest of these soldiers in. We can just keep kiting Volkmar out. He's gonna get nothing done. Slave spears. Lock him up. Charge.
Retreat, retreat!
No reason to retreat.
Master assassin!
Maybe there is. Let's get those doggos in.
Never seen this. A dead, dead! These skulls!
Easily running down those archers. Tie down those great swords. Volkmar, you fool.
For the Vermintide!
Get some Death Globe shots in. I don't actually think the Death Globe bombardiers are as devastating as the Poison Wind Globes. I think it's that poison over time that really does it. Death Globes are devastating. Don't get me wrong. Best in the Avalanche Mortar form, though. Master Assassin. Styling on that guy. He lost an arm. Wolf rats are hungry. He's a huge Skaven. Aren't they supposed to be very small? Like, even like the bigger ones, they're pretty small unless they're like ogres, right? This dude is gigantic. Whirling through the army. They gave him all of the Wheaties growing up. Another group of our normal Skaven clan rats have been annihilated. Volkmar's coming on back. Let's go ahead and get a unit of Plague Monks involved with him. We don't care too much if they get brought down. Perfect. Our core of deadly beasties is beating down on his heroes. Another hero breaks. Actually, go ahead and let you... he will. He'll come back. Their elite units tied down, if we're able. Some num-nums. Want to avoid the great swords for a moment if we're able. Bring you around to throw some explosives at them. Have the wolf rats work together on these spearmen here. Plague monks charge on in together. These ogres can give these guys the troll toll in a moment. Charging on our death globes. Let's go ahead and have the death globes run then, and have the Ikshas move in to deal with that.
Yes, yes.
Doing their best. Throwing knives at the back of them. Let's get that in on the swordsman over here instead. Out close enough. Let's drop the crackle bomb. See how much damage it does too. Not bad. Not good either, but not bad. Give our wolf rats some skooma. Who else needs killing? Pretty much no one. We've got them pinned in and annihilated. Hero is uber dead. Spearmen lie defeated as well. Let's bring Ikshas over to fight with Volkmar. Bring the big boys back to fight with the Witch Hunter, and we should be finishing things off nicely. Got been surrounded. Poison, anti-infantry. There is no survival. All in together. We'll have you focus down the Witch Hunter. Kick in the juice injection. We can have you come on over here and bother Volkmar. Pull these Plague Monks back. And Ikshas as well. Let him fight with some clone soldiers. We'll have Ikshas summon in their clone troops. And we'll have the Rat Ogres pull back as well.
Kill, kill, kill! Ready, ready!
He's not falling for it. Well, maybe he is. Sorry, Volkmar, but the trap has been set. Death Globes have a clear shot at you now. Rats pour over the countryside in the background. Oh, actually, he's absorbing that pretty well. Alright, everyone. Attack. Everyone who isn't a wolf rat, that is. We'll have you guys go hunt down swordsman over there. I'd like to hunt down the Deathglow bombs. I'm gonna say no thank you. Every single bit of that. You're lucky we're out of skooma, dude. In run the rats, though.
Out of the sewers we come.
Oh, Volkmar's not gonna get his blood drained by Vlad this time, but maybe almost worse. Let's have you not murder our teammates, please.
Good. Should we run?
Good, good. Not kill the allies. Our assassin slaughtering them. We just gotta wait for Volkmar's battle card here to break down. His holy mechanic on the back can only tear things for so long. You're not gonna get those dents out. Sorry, bud. Horses fall over as well. No one escapes. Volkmar dies. Yet again. And a close victory. Oh, I thought Volkmar's army was being led by a corn soldier, and I was like, this is a change of sides there, Volkmar. Yeah, but settlement garrison for Reichland has absolutely annihilated. Get all the way up to tier 3? We absolutely will. No reason to wait. Great gain, Gear Rimsbane. Extra melee attack and defense for all of the melee infantry. It's good for our assassin army.
Master assassin.
Even though you've got plague monks instead of who you should have, we will have the death runners eventually. We will go for the Ruin and Decay, give him a bit more melee damage. Gorich is all maxed out on his melee, so for probably just specialist. If our game doesn't crash on me. Alright, we're back. So last time we tried to hit specialist up on Gorich, the game decided to crash. So we got to fight Volkmar again, and we're back. Not too many more losses were taken, but we did lose more rats in this one time. Volkmar learned from his last defeat, live, die, repeat style. So we have gained a good deal of gold. I'd like to get some upgrades going in Black Pit. Have a cat biting at my ankles. Excuse me, I'm trying to record. For Hell Pit here, man, what do we need to go ahead and throw some upgrades in? I almost want to throw in another army. Let's come up and find Snickich, since we did peace out with Throg. Snickich is fully trespassing now. Let's go ahead and jump into, well, let's say jump into underway stance, but let's stay in encampment so we can give him back some more gutter runners and maybe some death runners. He is not nearly assassiny enough with his army. So in global, we have access to, weirdly enough, no gutter runners. Where be the gutter runners? I know for a fact we can recruit them. Interesting. No gutter runners. Well, that makes all of the no sense. Let's go ahead and kick out these Skaven slaves then. These slings, at least. And I really like the power of the poison wing globes. Let's chuck some of them in for some anti-large, since we are up here in the north with Throg. If he decides to declare war on us again, it'll be nice to have some anti-large beaters. Got 3,000 gold left. Up here in the Chaos Waste, we can put in some, probably a good idea to get some walls in, and then the Rubbish Pit to allow us to start clearing out more of this corruption. We clear it out via collecting it. Yeah, Vidamar Knutson is now on their team. Interestingly enough. Okay, well, Tretch, let's go ahead and jump into underway stance. Warp back over by the Monolith.
Scurry, forward.
We can jump on this in the next turn here. Is that a raid? Capture and occupy. Sounds good to me. We're down to almost 100 gold left. Let's check our diplomacy one last time.
Ready?
Clan
The
Moors
Queen of
is working
Tides.
towards being friendly, and the Queen of Tides wants to be a defensive ally.
Come on board. I'll guarantee your safety. As long as you bring good tidings.
Fair enough, give me the gold.
A done deal.
The rat people and the pirates. We can become military allies as well. No reason not to. Take all of your gold as
We're
well.
ship shape.
Put in an outpost. Might as well grab that. Lucchini, does she not have access to Sartosa? Oh, you know what? We probably don't get Sartosa because someone else already does. That day, we'll take Lucchini then. That is fine. Can't quite afford the outpost for the demons, which, interestingly enough, he only has very weak recruitment options anyway. That's not so great. That outpost is going in. Surely having rat men in your city isn't bad for the environment. We'll just leave these guys here because no reason to move in on Beffichin. They can come out to us. We shall wait. Or scroll. Oh yeah, we did not send him down to Flinsburg again. I knew I was forgetting something.
Pestilent blessings.
Down here and crush the populace. 329 of ours fell this time. We'll take it at tier 3.
You find trinkets for tribute.
Perfect.
Blessed still.
Pass off these skill points once again. Skill attack. Now we go for Sapper. Make him speedier. Does that help us with Clan Moors at all? Oh, it sure does. Military access for Clan Moors.
Clan Moors, I dare you.
Yeah, we'll take money from them as well. Anything we can do to weaken them. Little by little. How much further can we confederate? Quite a bit, but it's going up to 80 next turn. So as long as we get in the 150 range, they should be down for a confederation, no problem. And then we can send the full might of Clan Moors after Clan Scryer. Hopefully by then we have already claimed Skaven Blight.
No, Gracie, never wrong.
Oh, I know. We'll have Throt come down here, and we bring down Fort SOLL. Grimhold is going nowhere.
Kill body.
That's good, Karl Franz. He's trying to recruit up another army. Give us a valiant defeat. And the defenders of Fort SOLL are going to be no joke, but unfortunately for them, neither are we. We'll do 3 minutes below. And let's check the terrain just real quick. Luckily he's on Deathclaw. So it's going to be as bad as it could be. He isn't using Galmaraz though. Alright, let's tear down the walls of Fort SOLL. Alright, let's get to taking down these defenses. This is a fight that has all sorts of propensities to go bad. Let's start the deployment. These are going to be max range tower, max power towers rather, so we are going to have to charge in as quickly as we can.
Council's command.
We'll make sure we have Storm Vermin claiming the walls this time, so we'll have a unit on this side.
Yes, yes.
Halberds as well, so we'll have like a crack unit on each side. Well, moving in
Horned one.
just to annihilate the
Horned one.
defenders on the wall.
Now, ready
Put up
now.
the mortar team on this side to help clear, and then put them on guard mode. Have Throt, Gorage, Plague Priest a little bit further back.
Leader of war beasts.
Everyone just kind of move it on in. We'll have all of the beasties that don't have wall breakers, sadly. Our ogres need to come on in later on. They are quite deadly, but also very glass cannon-esque. There will work.
Fine, yes.
3 mutant ogres as well. We are going to allow the heroes to take the brunt of the damage coming on in. I'll put Abomination here and on the other side as well. Kind of distract. They can get coated in arrows pretty quickly, so we want to be careful with them.
Master, feed.
Big boys together.
Throt.
Everyone's ready? Let's do the thing. And everyone at the gates, you guys go ahead and claim those walls quickly. forward. You guys go ahead and get in there as well.
Yes, yes.
Those walls
Storm vermin.
for Throt.
Agreed. Yes, yes.
All the big boys back for now.
Poison winged mortar.
Amazing shots from Poison Wind. Holding those crossbows and venom. You're in on the gates. Just gotta get those walls down as fast as we can. Throt is the only one with siege attackers, so he should be the one attacking main.
For the Valentine.
At the walls. Go up on the other side if you can. Storm Rocket Battery is actually firing on the perfect target for us. Shoot these guys forward. The gates are in. And in marches Death.
Throt.
Rode in on a decrepit horse. Go ahead and vaporize as many of these units as you can. Hit these halberdiers.
Smite.
We've got the Luminarch firing away. Let's go ahead and stop that. He is going to hurt. Pull up into this position here so we can fight over the position, bring the Great Eagle up, and can capture one of their zones. You do. Give you some more leadership.
Law of pestilence.
Oh no, that's not gonna work. I didn't mean to click it. You gotta do more than just tap the attack to actually do what you want. Plague Priest is getting a bit bogged down. Get all the boys charging on in. Have claimed the walls. My Galmaraz, he is ready. Get that Verminous Valor. Let's get a Beast Pack coming on in to stop those handguns behind.
Ready to eat feed.
Everyone fight together. Let's find my
Chieftain.
Chieftain. Let's find the Packmaster.
Red pestilence.
Summons going in. Attack the Zotes from behind there. Pestilent Birth is not quite going to work out for us, but let's get a Plague in the middle of all these units here. Keep the fighting going. Karl Franz is getting crushed.
All things.
Help these ogres out. Iron Rats are running for their lives. Getting all of his abilities going. And he's beating the brakes off of Franz. And backhanded off to Deathclaw.
Massacre them.
Already get on into the combat. We need the Plague Priest to pull his weight on out of there for a moment.
Yes, master.
Everyone inside.
Skaven. Yes, yes.
I've been getting bombarded, unfortunately. Skaven down and attacking. Luminarch is going to be unassailable for now. Let's stop the Sunmaker. Been making its presence felt the entire battle thus far. Let's go ahead and slow combat down.
Good plan.
See some of our fighting here. Got monstrous beasties pouring on in through the gates. Got a couple square regiments of brave, stalwart Imperial soldiers. Although what good it's doing them, well, we'll never know. Team Super Cool is getting overwhelmed by some Zotes, but Griffites even have decided to rout. How much overwhelming is going on, I'm not really sure.
Growing juices.
Threw some juices up north there. Never went into that fight. Send you up as well.
Good hunting ground.
Gorich can go slaughter him with halberdiers. Throt go frolic in on the Templehof Luminarch, causing us a bit of problems. There it is. Keep smashing through. Drop a wither on all these Imperial state troops. Weakened quite a bit there. Bounding on in on the Luminarch. Stop these handguns from sneaking on around the corner if we are able. That's going to be a lot of friendly fire. Oof. Alright, you need to relax. Bottle his fire at will.
The creature killer. Ready.
frolicking around in here. We can get the cellular instability to destroy this entire unit. That'll do.
Dismember.
Coming in some more wolf rats. Absolute ton of summons here. Too many to remember. Gorage is in the middle of a mess. Some heals, some more vigor, and then start blending them up. Work together to stay alive.
Our tail's yours. Stop! Stop!
So many units that don't have orders. Alright, everyone. Claim the zones. It's like most of the Empire is broken. Fort SOLL falls to Throt.
Food this way.
Rampaging through the town. That went quite well. The Emperor of Man once again backhanded out of existence. Had quite an elite force with him, but it didn't matter. We had a wave of mutant flesh and some willing storm vermin that regenerate. Hold on, we lost 250 to their 2600, and we gained 11,000 to our treasury. Happily sack Fort SOLL. And then we will turn around and claim. We won't be able to pull it up to nearly as high level as it was before, but I do not want this fort sitting here in our way. So we will do nothing. No, false. We will jump on in and claim it at tier 2. Winter's Teeth Pass secured. And we will definitely go in and put in the expansionist planning so we can start upgrading Fort SOLL as quickly as we can up to the occupied fortress, which is really not very occupied for us. Pass out some more skills here. The absolute death ball of heroes we've got going on. Just some minor hero abilities is all we kind of have room for, so we'll go for Block Army and Wound both. Or Blist it. He's the only one I care about. I'll go for Mentor, though.
I am Throt.
Specialist for Gorage. Anyone else get any skills? Nope. No runoff skill points. Alright, now we've got a decent chunk in our treasury. We are nearly closing in on victory. Little by little, we just have to eliminate the last two Skaven clans, and actually Clan Morris has nearly been eliminated through diplomacy. Obi-Wan would be proud. Once we bring down Skaven Blight, I think we can probably bring Iked on the fold quite easily, especially since Throt is closing in on their territory. And once he arrives, it is all but the end. But for now, I have been out of time. I am out of time for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember, leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I will see you on the next one.